What's up people, you're watching thisisXtation. This is me, m.k.m, and today I'm going to be telling you how do you deal with hackers in CSGO. Until you find your way back home. Alright, so I've decided to divide this video into two parts. First of all, I'm going to be telling you how do you spot a hacker, how do you know a person is hacking, and number two is how to deal with them, how do you report them, how do you want, if you want to kick them, how do you kick them. So that's what our video is going to be about today. So first of all, as I told you, I'm going to be showing you how do you spot a hacker. So if you know that there are some type of hacks people use in CSGO, I'm going to be showing you the most common ones because I've seen them in these days when CSGO is free. So I'm going to be showing you those hacks. So first of all is aimbot. Aimbot is like, you know, by the words you can guess what it is. So you just have to, in this hack, you just have to like get the enemy into your screen. When you're playing, you just need to get into your screen the enemy, and then just need to like left click, and then the other thing, everything is going to be done by the aimbot. So the aimbot is basically going to drag your cursor, drag your crosshair on the head of the enemy, and then you got a kill. Easy as that. Aimbot, like superb hack, perfect hack for noobs and people who don't know how to play. That's what I think, at least. But if you want to like make fun of someone, you can use it. Obviously, it's totally free. Okay, so how do you know if a person is aimbotting? First of all, if he is using an AWP, he'll be doing quick scopes. So what quick scopes are, like if he sees a person and he's an AWP, he's going to quickly right click, open the scope, and that's after that less than a second he's going to left click and shoot the enemy, and the enemy is down. So he's going to be very fast in that. He's going to be doing quick scopes every single time because he is aimbotting. He doesn't need to aim. You might think that these are insane flicks, but a guy having insane flicks every single time and them getting in insane flicks, getting in kills, so that is something I don't find lucky at all. Also, if people are using rifles and they have aimbots on, so what basically will be happening is that they will be moving around and doing all sort of stuff, jumping and, you know, moving here and there, and they'll be getting their single shot on the head, that is a headshot, and then get killed. That will be very easy for them if they're using rifles and they have their aimbot on at that moment. I think that it's a very lucky spray, but lucky sprays happening every time, happening every round is not lucky. So I will think that this is something that is not lucky, and he's certainly hacking. Okay, so the number two type of hack that is most common is wall hacking. If you see someone saying that someone is walling, that means he's wall hacking. So in wall hacking, what basically happens is that the enemy, the person who is hacking, wall hacking, can see through walls, see the position of the enemy through walls. Like if you're wearing thermal vision glasses, so you can see the heat signatures of the enemy. In this condition, the same things happen. You just don't see the heat signatures, you see something else, like a pattern of your body of the enemy. The hacker sees that, so obviously, so that's what wall hacking is. Now, how do you check a waller? So waller is basically if like there's one or two guys remaining in a round, and then what will he do is he is directly going to go to the enemy to find him and to kill him instantly. So he's going to be doing that because he knows the position of the enemies. Other players of his team don't, so he's going to be going to the exactly right position where the enemy is at that moment. Also, he will be doing another thing is if he is like a good player, he has been playing CSGO before, he has suddenly started to use hacks. So what he'll be doing is checking fake corners. Like if he knows the enemy's position, but he'll check the corners that the enemy is not there he's going to check those corners because he wants to confuse you. he wants to confuse the spectators that he is not hacking and he's a fair player, he's a good player, he's a pro. That's why he's getting those insane kills, and he knows the position of the enemies because he has been playing CSGO for a long time. So he'll check fake corners, and he will even check those corners that his friends, that his teammates have checked before, and they're like ahead of him. So if he does this 2 or 3 times, and then he immediately goes to the position of where the enemy is, this means he is wall hacking. So that's how you spot a wall hacker. What I've seen, and I don't have any clips for this because only like was spotted this one time. An enemy was on rage. Rage means a person who is like wall hacking and like you can say aimbotting at the same time. So I saw a person doing that, and he was using this type of hack. I don't know what to call it. He was continuously changing his names, and I don't know how was that possible, and there was no notification of his name being changed, and the names he was changing, it were in the list of his teammates. So if a player named B is in his team and he is named A, so his name was changed to B in a fraction of second when we tried to like kick him. And then when we opened like tab again, when we pressed tab to see his name was continuously changing. So this was something, obviously you need to be worried about that, something amazing, and you can't kick this person if you're like don't know which his name is. So you need to know how the name of the person to kick him. So I'm done with the hacks that are available in CSGO. Now let's move on to the second part of the video, in which I'm going to show you how do you deal with hackers. So guys, pretty easy to report anyone. You just open the tab menu and right click, then you can like leave your right click but not leave your tab button. So go to that person which you want to report, and then you left click on him, and then you just go to that exclamation sign in a triangle, you left click on it, and then you just report the problem what you wanted to report. That's easy as that, guys. This is how you can report. Okay, so secondly, I'm going to be telling you how do you kick a person. So just go to the settings like the pause menu, you can press ESC escape button, then you go down, you can see call word button, you left click, you see 2 options. One option will be kick player, you press left click on kick player, and then you see the list of the people that are in your team, and then you click the name of the person you wanted to kick, and then you and the player have already voted in like favor of everyone themselves. Sorry, like if you have voted to kick him, you have already pre-pressed F1 and he has already pre-pressed F2. So the other players are now able to vote if they want to kick him or not, kick the player. So that was the video for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. It was a small video. Thanks for watching, guys. You're watching thisisXtation. This is me, m.k.m, and I'll meet you guys in the next video.
I know you keep asking me, flames and fire. I know you are done with me. It's just fired.